two phones should come to mind when you hear the words flagship killer: the OnePlus 3T and ZTE's Axon 7. Both cost $440 or less and run on Qualcomm's Snapdragon 821 and 820 processors that power many 2016 flagships that initially cost upwards of $650. With the Axon 7 Mini, ZTE is looking to sweep the mid-range category, but it missed the mark. Budget smartphones are a dime a dozen these days, and they're all solid devices, from Lenovo's $250 Moto G4 Plus and Huawei's Honor 6X, to ZTE's sub-$200 ZMax Pro. While the Axon 7 Mini may be a capable phone, its competition is priced lower and oftentimes performs better as well. At the price point of $300, you may as well shell out an extra $100 for the Axon 7, or save $50 with another, better, budget phone. No one expects killer specs from phones that cost $300 or less, and there's nothing too exciting about the Axon 7 Mini's internals. It's powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 617 processor and comes with 3 GB of RAM. The device has 32 GB of internal storage, but you can expand it up to 128 GB thanks to the micro SD card slot. Its 5.2-inch AMOLED screen has a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels, and a 2,705 mAh battery keeps all the lights on. You can recharge via the USB Type-C port, though it's only equipped with Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0, not 3.0. That display is pretty solid. It's a little undersaturated, but it's bright enough to see outdoors in direct sunlight. The Full HD resolution is more than adequate for this smaller screen device, and you won't see any dramatic flaws unless you're a display snob. Unfortunately, the Mini's performance isn't up to snuff. Performance is inconsistent. Sometimes it runs fine, not as fast as the Axon 7, but not slow enough that there's a problem. Other times, there's visible stutter and lag, whether you're scrolling through apps on the Play Store, swiping down the notification drawer, moving through home screens, or perusing websites on Chrome. Games like Tiny Archers are just okay. Performance slows down when certain animations crop up, and the device can get warm. Heat isn't an issue though, as it's never unbearable. You will run into issues if you try to play more intensive games, though. The Mini is a mirror image of its big brother, the Axon 7. From the smooth aluminum design and unique speaker grills to the fingerprint sensor, they look identical. Their primary differentiator is size. The Axon 7 is 5.5 inches and the Mini is 5.2 inches. The difference may seem small, but 5.2 inches allows most people to hold and interact with their device with one hand. The pocketable size may be one of the Axon 7 Mini's most compelling features. There aren't a lot of compact devices with comparable specs at this price point. The slick aluminum phone is a little slippery, but it's not much of an issue because of its smaller size. The buttons are clicky and responsive, and there are no capacitive buttons like on the Axon 7. They're replaced with on-screen buttons. Most budget phones tend to feel cheap and plastic-y, so the high-end materials on the Axon 7 Mini are a welcome change. It looks like a flagship phone. The only budget phone that can match the Mini for design is the classy aluminum Honor 6X. One of the Mini's best features is its sound. ZTE popped stereo speakers on the front of the phone, which is a great feature you don't often see on budget, or even flagship, phones. The speakers are paired with a hi-fi audio chip, which should produce incredible sound. The speakers are definitely much louder and stronger than most phones, but the sound is a little tinny on certain songs. The Axon 7 Mini is priced appropriately. At $300, you get everything you can get from the $250 Moto G4 Plus, but you get NFC, an aluminum body, stereo speakers, as well as a USB Type-C charging port. With the $200 deal from other retailers, though, it's a steal. Still, it's hard to recommend. The sluggish performance and other annoyances are too big a deal to ignore when you're still shelling out $200. Are there better alternatives? Most definitely. If you couldn't tell from this review, we think the Moto G4 Plus is an excellent alternative to the Axon 7 Mini. If those Mini-specific features are important to you, then you should stick with the device, especially since it's affordable at the new $200 price tag from other retailers. How long will it last? The Axon 7 Mini will likely get Android 7.0 Nougat, which will hopefully speed it up a little, but it's unclear whether it will get an upgrade to the next Android version. It's already sluggish for us, so we imagine it will only slow down even more over time unless you periodically factory reset your phone. No one should have to do that. It's not water resistant, either, so it's not as durable as it could be. Should you buy it? No. At $300, even if it's priced appropriately in terms of internal hardware, the processor isn't capable of offering a smooth user experience. The same is still true if it's priced at $200, and it's a clear fault of the software, not of the processor. Go get a Moto G4 Plus instead and you'll be much happier. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more gadget info and give me feedback on the comments.